If you are tired of all the off-season drama, you're glad football's back. Obviously, you're not a Cowboys fan. Last year, you're a freshman, you're not allowed to talk to media. And then sophomore year, they send you to media day. What is up with that?
I don't know.
Jerry Jones is great at talking in circles, if you've ever listened to him talk. You think he's going one way. Then at the end of it, you're like, you know, he didn't actually say anything. There is one reason the Spurs should feel bad if they eliminate the Grizzlies here tomorrow night. They will rob the world of David Fizdale talking about stats.
Take that for data.
Or Kawhi Leonard.
I'm going to check the rule book and find out if robots are allowed to play.
Or Manu Ginobili.
I'm tired of them.
Make it all make sense. What a tease.
First, let's talk about the real silver and black, the Spurs. Yeah. Last night they played. It's a deep tease now. They played the Golden State Warriors. They were up by 22 points. You feel like Dak passed, and Zeke, all the rookies, passed this playoff test, even in a loss.
We stunk up the joint, so.
What was the problem?
See the tape. I mean, we'll figure out what happened.
This second half.
Thanks. Barry Church, guys. Back to you. In Game 4, Kawhi made shots from right here and here. Yeah, but who could forget from right here? But really, this is the Spurs, team basketball. And sorry, guys, there is only one Kawhi Leonard. You're kind of a nerd. You like tech and stuff like that. So if you're a true geek, here's the question. What week is it?
What week is it?
Yeah.
Star Wars week. Come on, brother. Everybody knows that.
Is there anything that Coach Garrett has done that's really surprised you?
Yeah, he let us out early a couple times.
Whoa, party. This is crazy. He's one of the most natural competitors I've been around. He loves it.
That's Coach Garrett. We'll go Jason Garrett.
He loves it.
That's Coach Garrett. It's gotta be.
You know how these things go. If the Cavs win tomorrow, all of a sudden, everything that we thought about the series just goes out the window. Mike, your prediction, sir?
I think the Cavs are going to keep it close. I don't know. They're going to need some help, but I think they have a chance to take Game 2. If they don't, series is over.
Yeah. I would like to see the Warriors win because there might be more of a chance that Chris Paul decides to come to the Spurs.
Well, wouldn't that be something?
Yes, it would.
All right, we'll back after the break. KeyRnan has more from Memphis.
Messages are being sent in this series, and I'm not talking about this. Coach David Fizdale sent his after Game 2.
But they're not going to rook us. Take that for data.
And it worked. Coach Pop sent his during Game 3, when he benched his starters 1 awful minute into the second half.
We turned it over twice to start the minute like we were out on a picnic someplace. I don't know.
If you're not ready to play, doesn't matter, playoff time or regular season, your Pop's not going to deal with it. So we got to come out better in the third quarters.
And they played like they wanted the game, and they competed at a very high level. We always compete, but they definitely turned it up, and we have to turn it up even more now, and they play more desperate than us.
I'm just trying to find a little bit of juice and a little bit of activity, a little bit more movement, with the second group. Give those guys a little bit of time to reflect and then get them back in.
Now, we don't know if Pop's message is going to get through to his team tomorrow night in Game 4, but we do know that the Grizzlies' message will be all over this arena. Until then, with the Spurs in Memphis, KeyRnan, News 4 San Antonio. O'Connor Baseball's unofficial team photographer doesn't have to tell people to smile. Eric Mullen's personality takes care of that.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not my fault.
I wouldn't let you fall.
What is most important? Is it the baseball or is it the people? There is no right answer. Whatever the truth is.
Both, actually.
Now, the Panthers will take the free photos, but how does he fit in the picture?
Like I say, he just showed up one day, and he's kind of like a puppy dog. Just stayed around with us.
Originally, I was wondering who he was.
Got it.
It's true.
Got that.
Eric doesn't have a direct connection to anyone on the team, so he started taking photos to have a purpose.
I mean, his pictures are great.
So he's not charging?
No, he's not charging. Yeah, there's like these other professional people coming, and they charge like $20 a picture, and
he's putting him out of business.
Yeah, he is actually.
At O'Connor, at least.
Yeah, at O'Connor.
I'm getting the guys together and I'm going to have the honor to let them pick out the pictures they want for the banquet and all that. So.
Athletic director David Molesky says Eric doesn't need the photos to have a purpose with O'Connor Baseball. It's his spirit.
How are you?
I mean, you watch him. If we're up 10, down 10, if it's cold, if it's hot, things are going good, bad. Eric's got a smile on his face, and I mean, how can you not love that?
He's one that the boys will look up to him when they're down, and he'll tell the boys something, and the boys will come out with a smile.
When he's here, it seems like we win. There's been instances that we haven't, and after the game, he wants to shake everybody's hand, and I'm too angry to do so, but I do so anyways.
Coach is right.
So with a camera in his hand and a smile on his face at every game,
What up?
What up?
Eric's become a part of the team you can count on.
Sterling, good job, first baseman.
Because, well, everyone needs to feel a part of something.
How you doing, big ass?
And the Panthers say they're lucky he chose them.
A big honor. It's the biggest honor of my life. And I call these guys, this whole O'Connor baseball guys and their parents, family, is which we are.
And so you think they think of you that way too?
You betcha.
We have such a tight bond. Literally, I see him like as a brother, as an uncle.
After the game, he's going to be down there giving everybody a high five and patting them on the back, and that's cool. Ready for the next game.
Good game, Eric. Yeah, man, good game to you.
Thank you, Tim Duncan. You're the greatest.
Thanks for making basketball games fun.
How does San Antonio say goodbye?
I doubt that there's anybody who's going to be able to take your place.
There is no Spurs without Duncan.
To someone who's meant so much to so many.
All these past 19 years, truly appreciate your loyalty to them, to the team, and to the city, the wonderful city of San Antonio. God bless you, and thank you for all the memories.
Thank you, Tim Duncan, for giving San Antonio a reason to smile.
Who somehow made a permanent impact where there's already so much history.
Thank you for making history and making our city known in the NBA.
Whose fit was so perfect, it's like nature designed it.
I don't see you there. It will never be the same.
We loved having you here in San Antonio. We loved your integrity and your honesty and your willingness to work hard, and you brought the whole community together. Thank you so much, Tim.
What would San Antonio tell Tim Duncan?
I just want to say that he's my favorite player of all time, and I grew up with Tim, so
We're gonna miss you.
After 19 seasons,
San Antonio appreciates you.
5 championships,
A lot of great seasons.
and countless memories.
Every time we would go, my dad would dress us up all in his number, and we would just go and we would just sit in the, as close as possible to the front, and we would just cheer just for him.
After every person from San Antonio can stand up with pride and say, that's my team.
Thank you, Tim.
That's my city.
We just appreciate everything that you've done for us, the whole city of San Antonio.
That's my Tim.
Tim, thanks for playing basketball for me and my family. Good luck, and hope you have a good life.
These two guys have a pretty unique relationship. Chris was paralyzed tackling Monroe back in 2001. They met for the first time this week. And for all the healing in 15 years since Chris's injury, it's amazing the impact one moment can have.
It was a typical Friday night. We had to win this game to go to the playoffs. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left in the game. I made a touchdown saving tackle, but with that I broke my neck.
But in 15 years, a lot of healing has happened.
Ready?
Chris and his father, Eddie, started Gridiron Heroes to help other families affected by spinal cord injury.
Taking something so tragic and turning it into something positive to affect other families, I think is what our mission is, our purpose is.
One part of his healing process was left untouched. Chris had still never met the man he tackled that day 15 years ago. Why do you think it's taken 15?
I guess it's hard. You know, you have to come to the grip of the injury itself.
For us, what we've learned going through this injury doesn't just affect the injured player, it affects everybody.
Monroe Nichols did keep going. After high school, he played college football at Tulsa, became a father, and a few months ago was elected to the Oklahoma State House of Representatives.
Everybody goes through things differently, and I always assumed that Chris was going through stuff in his own way, and I never wanted to be somebody who tried to force myself on that. I know if it brought back bad memories of what happened.
In a way, it'll be a little closure that I'm glad that he's done what he's done in his life. Still played college football and now being in legislation. Like, I mean, he's doing a great life, you know.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How's it going, man? Good to see you. I know it. It's good to see you.
Really good to finally meet.
I know it.
15 years in the making.
What do two people like Chris and Monroe talk about 15 years after their lives changed forever?
A lot's changed.
Well, life.
So how many kids you guys helping right now?
Right now in Texas we have 29.
Wow.
And then nationwide we have over 50. For me it's kind of closure because I didn't want him to feel like it was his fault at all. I wanted him to continue to play football when I got injured, and he did. And like I'm proud of him for doing that because it takes a strong person to keep on going, you know? And so I was really proud of him for doing that.
I wonder how many miles you guys put on your car.
It's clear that he has overcome the event and has done so much more. And so for me, it's just it's a great day. Thanksgiving is in a few days, and so it's a day to be really thankful and proud and excited, and so I mean that's how I'm gonna leave here today. And so I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.